Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go on EA Sports. Green able to dance free. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And trotting out there, their tall quarterbacks, standing at 6'5".
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
Yeah, 3 and 3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Got to get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons first down.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse. We saw speed. And what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Robinson will try to pick it up. Nifty footwork at the 45. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Pierce. And it's a short one here. Complete to his tight end. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the Lions' 38-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. So 3rd down. They need to get to the 28 for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And it's going to be incomplete. That is first incompletion after a 4-for-4 start.
Yeah, but they shouldn't back off from what they're doing. I like the play calling right out of the gate. I like the tone that they're setting. Keep going in that direction.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pierce. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Falcons first down.
Robinson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Pierce. Touchdown, Falcons! Trey Palmer, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today is determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Open field here is Foster. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and dropped shy of the 45.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to our 3rd and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And the Lions, 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Foster. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Lions had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now to have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and that is incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
It's now 4th down.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up on the line. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now a hit and a loose football. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Going up the middle, Foster. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Isaac to Slaw. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating him up right now. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 5. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Pierce. And he is caught. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons
back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd down and 3.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Jet sweep. Here's London. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Foster. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
After 17-7 the score on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Diaz. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
It's 4th down.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
First down. first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up second down.
It's second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Falcons first down.
Operating from the gun, Pierce. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Second down and 6 now.
Robinson. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 30.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's third and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up
Back to throw. Pierce. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's fourth and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
54-yard attempt.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. They'll set up a throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it will be Falcon football. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit. And then now you can see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
The Falcons on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Pierce. And that is incomplete. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons.
It's now 4th down.
A 40-yard punt, giving 3 on the return. And the Lions will take over. So here are the Lions to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat, make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. He's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
1st and 10 at the 46.
Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now London motioning left. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Pierce has it knocked loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. That's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Diaz. 2nd down in the yard. Back to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain. So when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
And his kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So able to add on to their first half lead here, Charles, forcing the miscue with a fumble and then turning that into 3 points.
Yeah, more than happy to accept any mistakes the other side is willing to make. No problem. You turn it over, we'll take that, and we'll use it to...
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the 2nd half is underway. A little juke. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. We'll looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
38-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They keep it in the hands of Foster. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 3.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Back to throw. Pierce. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And the Falcons, first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, a catch by Coleman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's another Falcons, first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Robinson on a give right side. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw. Pierce. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Pierce. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake. Pierce. A quick throw there is incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Off play action. Pierce. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions.
A shotgun handoff now. Foster. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
1st and goal. Foster. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again. But he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Now back to throw. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. They'll let Foster try to run it in, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Pierce. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Carter diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Shreds it with a stiff arm. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
Complete to Jamison Williams. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run up the middle with Foster. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. On 1st, they stick with Foster. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 32-yard
He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Diaz. The Lions on 3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he'll go 30 now. Here's a second down and 6. Off the play fake. Pierce. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Brings up third down.
Operating from the gun. Pierce. Into the hands of London. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over first and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throw over the middle, he finds Williams. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. 2
yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's good.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go again with Foster. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll hand off to Foster. He'll get about 4 here, down at 43-yard line. They'll come up now, third and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
that's another Detroit Lions.
A give. This is Foster. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
They run. It's Foster. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Lions first down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Lions first down.
They'll look to throw here. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. Second down and 4.
He's out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
They're going to look to throw.
That was 6.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. They'll come up now, third and 9. Back to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Clark Phillips has got it. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Second and 4. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pierce has it knocked loose. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Back to throw. Pierce. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Looking to throw. Pierce. Over the middle. It's complete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
And they'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Coming up to the line, they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Going up the middle, Foster. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Here comes the Lions punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Pierce. Second down, 8 yards to go.
At the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's going to have a Falcons first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Under 50 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
That's caught by Palmer. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Brings up 3rd.
Back to throw again.
He'll try to pick it up,
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
87. Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover.
They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Detroit, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first one of the season here in Week 4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they fall to defeat for the 2nd time this season. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.